see. Come on. There we go. So back to space engineers. Now, yesterday we started building the scaffolding back here and started installing the new cargo bay. But I was thinking I want to bring in the other one of these. But what else do we have that we want to install? So we have another industrial refiner here. We have an industrial assembler. I think it's just a bunch of batteries. O2 generators, some tanks. Okay. What do we have over on the on this thing? Got some tanks, and we got a cargo container, and we got the jump drives. So I want to get the jump drive installed. There's a card here, it's empty. Jump drives, gyroscopes. Probably gonna need some of those too. I'm not sure. I think we'll definitely do that. Do that though. Okay, let me solder these up, and then we can bring in the other one. I can use the little hover jet to bring it out. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't have access to that up there. It's fine. Now, I'm hoping this has enough battery. Let's see. It is 100%. Cool. Now, in order to make this work more efficiently, I'm going to need to add in a mag plate or something on the front. So I need a mag plate or something on the front. So, then you got the landing gear. If he's a big old fat one. That should do it. Now, to break this free, and then we just need to safely remove it. that takes care of part of it, but not all of it. Hold on. Need the other spot free. Because otherwise we're never going to get this thing out of here. Okay. Great. I have no way of unloading from there. Fine. Around. It looks like we have to use just a few more bits. We should be good to go. So, let's grab that. Let's grab that. That, and from here, we should oops. This is so much better. Rather than trying to lift it from the bottom like I was doing. However, you gotta be careful because this thing does need another battery. Otherwise it'll drift. Or worse. It's fine, it's not that big of a deal. There we go. That should put it right where I want it. Beautiful. Let's go grab me a couple of these. And we should be good. Yes. The question is, where can I put it? That's the question. Just gotta make sure we can get it installed. Oops. Look at the rest of the parts. Great. It didn't give me all the parts. Fine. It's not a big deal. There. So that puts it in place. Which is exactly what we want. Now, I don't think we have any need for anything else. I mean, what goes in the middle there? I don't know. Oh, I take that back. I could have put something else in the middle there. Could have. I don't know how to put something in the middle there now. Unless I move this over. If I move it over, I could put like a tank or something in the middle. Well, I gotta have a tank. Do I have a tank? Do I have like an oxygen or hydrogen tank or something I can shove in there? I got the industrial assembler. I guess I could stick that in that hole. Let's get power down. What's in here? Anything useful? It's got those big hydrogen tanks. Not really that useful. It's got some O2H2 generators. Some oxygen tanks. O2H2 generator would be about the only thing that's useful. I got those out in a couple different places. So if we just go grab the little skiff. We'll be able to get ourselves why are they off? Oh. I turned it off, not on recharge. But I'm thinking I don't know. Which is more useful? The assembler? Which I already have several assemblers up there? Or the generators? I think the generator is actually more useful for the space. Honestly. Like I said, we're just going to just slowly dismantle this facility. We don't really need any of it. I do want to move the truck, though. The assault truck does need to move. It's just in the way at the moment. Let's see here. Take it off charge. Take it off dock. And then let's move her. Now we do want to go find ourselves some of those more of those oxygen tank thingies. Those oxygen generators. do want to find more of those. I do know where to get a couple. I just have to go get them. I don't know if this is going to work without me moving the upper. But if we, nice and easy. Nope. Oh. Well, that's not going to work. I take the floor out. So it has somewhere to go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're used to this by now. Not having a jetpack. You think you'd be used to it by now. But, you know. No, just to make our lives easier. I think I'm just going to put this up here. Just as a place to set it. And here. We'll attach that. We'll set the now we slide this over. Like so. Detach. Attach. And then slide it in. Easy peasy. Like so. It's fine. You can sit there and idle for a few minutes. Because what we're going to do now is grab ourselves some more of these. And down. And we will put it here. So all we should have to do is slide that back over and it should latch. And if all goes well, we'll have this in place, like so. And then, just check it. Make sure it's in place, and it is. I have an O2 generator there. We just have to put in the junction blocks on top. And we got a couple we need to put in. One down here that I missed. Screwed this up. Got to reinstall that one. And then over here, I'm going to have to install one. And then we can run something across the top here. And from here I can take it into the back. This takes us from here into the back for whatever we do back in the back side to connect it all up. Because this side's going to be a little different than the rest of it to be connected up, but it'll be similar enough. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do this yet, but definitely going to do something with that. Now, let's see here. What's next? Next we need whatever's going here on top of this. Well, those engines are probably the next thing that are going in. And it's a 2 block between them, right? Yeah, it's 2 blocks between the engines. So we're going to need 2 blocks and then the engines. But I think we're going to have to rewire a few things to make this work. And I think I'm going to want conveyor tubes for this part. That's what they were using before, and I kind of like the look. Conveyor bricks are best for internal components, but when it's going to be visible outside, conveyor tubes works really well. Whoa! Hold that thought. I want to make that a little harder to fall down. At least for right now. Yeah. It's a little hard for me to fall down the hole. This one here, I'm gonna want a conveyor. Not that one, that one. That one? Or T. No. We want the cross. Don't want the cross. This one gets the T. And then we get conical tube back. Now, once we have those in place, I think we'll be okay. Because the tube goes out one more, and then the engine is supposed to be tacked onto the end of that. So, get down here on the scaffold. Should be able. Oh. I don't have the parts. Oops. Change colors. Should be able to mount that there and there. I don't know what we're going to do that in between space. But for right now, we need this. And then we're going to need merge blocks. Doors. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We need to have some temporaries so we can get the merge blocks in. Where is it? There's that one. And then I need to brick, brick, merge, merge. And that is good. Merge block on both pieces. I'm just going to take the scaffolding down until we get the engines lined up. Now, we're going to get 4 of these engines. Because we're going to need 4 of them to finish out this build. This one over here, I think, has several. Gonna move you out of the way. I don't need you at the moment. So 7, 3, up and out. And I don't know if I can move this, if this can lift more than. I bet that one can. 7 off. Get out. I bet this can lift more than 1. just need the landing gear. Let's install 2 landing gears. Let's get one on the bottom and one on the front. Yay, I fell off. Okay, here we go. Well, that's right, there's no... Is there a place that I can twizzle from? Okay. So, on the front right there. And at the bottom, anyway, keep it towards the front. So you have the most stability when flying. Okay, there. Now, where are we going to get the engine from? So we need to put it in hold on. Let's do this the easy way. 4 8's already on. So 6. Now from here, we can just grab the batteries. Put them on 7. Atmospheric thrusters. On off. And then the conveyor. Right there it is. Switch on. Careful. This thing is... It's not necessarily fast, but it does have a lot of torque. Okay, so there's 2 on the back that are attached to hydrogen tanks. So let's... okay. This thing needs a few more engines. The landing gear. Landing gear 1. Switch lock. Landing gear 2. Switch lock. There we go. And then we can just set 7 and call it a day. Now these are oxygen generators. A whole bunch of gyroscopes. That was not part of the plan, but let's get out of the way. Oh, foobar. Where's that large car container? Is this thing even on? Is it on? Large car container. Nope, it is not on. Let me turn this on for a little bit, so I can actually use that large cargo container as temporary storage. I should be able to reach it from there. I say should, but, can't guarantee I will. cargo can reach it. No, cannot. Of course. Of course we can't reach it.
Inventory full.
Right. And then stuff back where it belongs. Oh, there we go. That's what we need. Right. Now we can get over here, get this stuff picked up. And that large cargo container will end up inside the ship eventually. What we want to do is we want to get all this out of the way. Because all of this is just not useful. And it's just, taking up annoying space. Okay, now from there, we just have to unload. And then go to the other side, I guess. Lots of batteries all over the place. But it's okay. So that will allow us to get both of those pulled out fairly easily. Now the problem's going to be tipping them back over. So I'm thinking what we're going to want to do is go grab the forklift. We'll go with the crane rather. We grab the crane. Then what I can do is I can grab it from a safer angle. Actually, I'm just thinking about it. I think it might be better to do it with the jet, because the crane doesn't. It's been kind of wonky lately, so doing heavy lifting and moving with it, it's been bouncing a lot. And not happy about that. It's fine for certain things. Like right now, we have this literally obscene amount of wind. For no reason at all. Now, I don't know what this is going to do. It's either going to hold or it's not. Oh, it held. Alright. I got up with that. Unlock that. Now, can I move this without Yeah, I can a little. Alright, so let's slide this around. Like that. Now I should be able to use the heavy lifter here. To straighten it out. That's assuming we have enough forward thrust.
Wow.
How's it going, Cedrix? I know, the fog's nasty. But... I don't have enough forward thrust! Fudge! I was paying attention to you and not my... Damn it! That was too expensive. God, that was expensive. Fudge me. Alright. So I screwed that up. Not your fault. Totally mine. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I was paying more attention to chat. Okay. Oops. What the heck was that? Just shot me off. No, you're fine. I was probably gonna blow one of these up anyway, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do need 5 more of them. Well, I needed 5. I need 5 more on the transport. And I had two on here that I could use. But I just blew that one, so nerfed me a little pile. But positive note, I think this thing's got 1 or 2 more. It's got 2 more. So it's got 2 more large thrusters. So it had 4 that I was going to use. Don't you need ship for your spez? Not that one. That one's, we found that one in the field, and it's a scrap ship. So we're using that for parts to rebuild the transport. Unfortunately, I needed 5 more large thrusters. It has 4, and I just blew one of them. So we're gonna need 2 more large. How am I supposed to do anything now? I can't even see my bus. Okay, I am not dealing with this game's stupid weather today. I'm like waiting half an hour for the weather to clear. Not when I'm trying to do really crazy builds. Now, if I was on one of the other planets, it wouldn't be so bad. Because the only planet that has this really nutso weather, I think, is this one. I think. But, yeah, no. I had to get rid of that. It's unplayable in that blizzard mode. I swear. Whoever thought that was a good idea, I want to shoot. Okay. Now, as long as this is going to behave itself, we'll be fine. So I am hoping the this is going to behave itself. Okay, it's all the way down. There we go. Now straighten it out. And because of this thing bounces, we're not actually going to set it down for fear of it smashing. Because the crane's kind of wonky right now. It's bouncing awful hard. But bloody bugger, that was stupid at me. Okay. Alright, now we just have to go up the thing, and we need to put in a merge block. Does that have to be complete? I do have to put one in. I prefer it to be complete. Because then we can just drop this thing in one spot. Fine. Fine. I think there's parts in here. Nope, doesn't have the parts in here. I thought I had the parts I needed on me, but okay. We'll get them. See, this is the actual freighter we're building. She's pretty. We're getting through it. But we're working through the design now. I'm trying to get all of the key components installed first. Or, yeah, all the key components I need installed first, and then working through the visual details. Like yesterday and today, we've installed the refiners and another assembler. So we have multiple assemblers. We have one industrial assembler. Don't have two. I only have one industrial, but it's okay. There we go. this particular flying rig is way more stable than my other one. It's got more stable engines. It needs more thrusters to fix a lot of issues. It is short thrusters, but you know. It's okay. I just have to be careful when installing these. There it goes. Beautiful. Now, I just need one more. Now, I gotta figure out where the next one is. What the other two are, I should say. So, where are the other two? The other two are... Oh, of course. They're in the middle of this. Naturally. And back here we have a bunch of little ones. Okay. So we'll move the truck. Because we're going to need to move the truck. If we're going to move this. There we go. So we'll slide over here. Because these are already vertical, all we have to do is pick them up and then detach them. So if we cut this side of the ship out, yes, I'm literally going to cut the side of the ship out. So here's the engine in the front. So if we come out to the front here and literally cut the front of the ship off, like this. Oh, of course I fell through. Not a big deal. That to get that free, and then over here, we'll do this. Okay, so this gives us a nice, easy to manipulate chunk. And I can take that with the airship and just detach that using the airship. It won't take us long. It'll be an easy way to do it. The other one, though, I'm not sure, because I don't know what the second one is. That takes care of that. I'll keep the scaffolding with me just in case. Oh, come on, I got on top. Really? There we go. No big deal. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to tack on to right there in the front where that junction tube is. So I'm going to attach myself. And lock to the front. Whoops, that hurt. Now, you're just in the way. Give me that tip. Now, if I detach this here, now it's free, but I don't have anyway, we're getting up there. There we go. Now, on this end, you want to put one of those merge blocks. And if we can find enough parts around here for it.
Inventory full.
There. Now, easy peasy. Now I have to stick this in place. And this is number 3. Which is going to work for me here. And then we just have to put in a few conveyor blocks in between. There it goes. Let's go ahead and set her down. 7. Beautiful. This is working out really well. I hadn't blown up that other one. Oh, this would have been going really swimmingly. Because this block here we're going to use as a foundation piece. So underneath here we're going to put in, say, conveyor tubes, I guess. But I need a little closer. This is why I've got the redundant supports right now, so I don't lose anything. So just go that. And then on top of here, we need those. So go ahead and get those working and we'll be good to go. Oh, I'll have to get the right ones. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight? We are arguing with bits and bobs, so don't mind us. Come on, there we go. There we go. So we're trying to get some engines in place. We've got 2 in place. I got a 3rd I can put in place, but I blew it up. I blew all kinds of stuff up. Oh my goodness, dude, I blew all kinds of stuff up. It's one of those things. I blew up so much stuff in this game. Alright, so we have one more thruster to dig out. I'm not sure where it is inside here. What's going to be the easiest way to get to it, so. I know where it is in this thing, but I don't know the easiest way to get it out. So, let's see if we can figure out the best way to get this thruster out of here. And then we'll go from there. Because I need that thruster right there. Which, the best way to get this out is probably to cut the whole side of the ship off. Honestly. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. I'm not looking forward to it, to be sure. Because cutting the whole side of the ship off here just doesn't sound like fun. But it is what it is. I guess that's what we're going to have to do. At least a chunk of it anyway. Because in order to get this out, we need from this point here out. You know, I need to get this chunk here pulled out. And these out of the way. This out of the way. And right here. Now, I'll probably take those hydrogen tanks too. To be honest. Now, let's see. This is clear. Down to where here? Yep, let's get rid of that. That's good.
Inventory full. Inventory
That's
full.
fine. I'll load it in a second and pick up the scraps. Alright, here we go. There's that. Got a landing gear here too, just like kind of in the way. Thankfully, this thing does not need more than one landing gear. But, you know, it's just a matter of getting through all the requirements. Yeah. Right. Alright, let's unload and then cut off some more of this stuff. Right. So we need right here. That needs to be free. That's free on all sides, so we just have to cut the top off. Okay, here we go. Cut the top off. Let's not blow an engine up again. Well, get that back. I'm likely to blow up another engine. It is a sad but high probability. How am I attached? Oh, I'm not. Like, how am I attached up there? And I'm really not. I'm actually attached to the landing gear that I haven't cut off yet. So, get this out of the way, and then with the landing gear out of the way.
Inventory full.
Oops, I just destroyed something. Oops, there you go. See, this landing gear's in the way. Let's get this out of the way. Then we'll be fine. So that clears that out of the way. And that leaves this open for collection. Well, kind of. We need a little more space around it. You really do need the extra block on all sides, so you have some maneuvering space. Now, can we get the bird in there? I don't know. I might have to use the crane. Now, if we use the crane to pull it out and then collect it with the bird, we'll be fine. That'll be a far more logical way of doing this, since the bird doesn't do tight spaces very well. But the crane does just fine. We just have to get the crane lined up. There. Now, I probably want to back this up to there, and then drop the landing gear. Put this in place, and then we'll retrieve it. There we go. Okay, so down. And up a little, and then fix that a bit. Please. Back up, back up, back up. There it goes. It's not locked because now we just have to climb up and attach it. This is why it's such a long crane. Somebody insulted me because I had a really long crane that bounced everywhere. Okay, the bouncing, yeah, I still haven't figured out how to resolve that problem most efficiently. But the long crane, it's got its uses. And this is an example of having that really long nose crane and how it's very useful. Because having the long nose crane means I can easily just go in and pull something out. Nice and easy. See? Just extraction. Now, just to make our lives a little easier, let's just, there we go. All right, let's check it. Not too bad. It's still too close for the plane. But we can back the truck up. Back the truck up. Say there. And then we can get the plane in here. And pick up. Here we go. Now, let's check this out. Having a nice heavy lifter craft is very useful. It's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Hi. Let's how there we go. Bloody bugger. There we go. That was almost disastrous. Alright. Now, this time, let's remember to put the parking brake on. Put the parking brake on. Parking brake. This thing has one for a reason. Alright. Now that we have the parking brake on, now let's go pick up that stupid part. Jeez. Forget to put the parking brake on. Well, that was almost catastrophically failure. Actually, why does it think it's moving? It thinks it's moving again. I don't know if it's phantom forces or what, but for some reason, it thinks it's moving today. I need a large tube. everything I've got. I can't find a large steel tube. That's silly. Large steel tube. Large steel tube. Ah, here we go. This is how large steel tube. That's so silly. Not going to yoink. You know, really knowing. Buster's. Who's boss? Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding. That's Buster. Everything's got the jiggles today. Thruster's on the fritz. Repair that. Yeah, I don't got the grids to repair it. I mean, I do. I just don't have it right here. Okay. Now, in order to do this, we're going to have to release this. Really? I swear. Not looking forward to releasing it this way, but because the heavy lifter is, how should we say, oh well, it leveled out. So auto lock, switch lock works for me. There we go. That worked out well for us. Well, that's just a truck. Okay. Look at this. It hasn't been that long. It hasn't been an hour. And that heavy fog is back in. It's like, jeez. Be happy when we get off this planet. So happy when we get off this planet. Tired of this weather. Okay, here we go. And that's that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the repair work that we need to do. Yeah, I know, it comes back to here. That's where it goes back to. And there we go. Now we're good. Now I just have to get all the intermediate pieces repaired. That'll be fine. Because this big old engine. attached. Yeah, that's fine. I'll reattach it in a minute. There we go. Hold on. Wait, I'm out of grids? That would be bad. That would be really bad if I'm out of grids. Because that means I'm out of materials to make grids. Look at that, I'm just full. Hopefully I'm just full. I'm just hoping I'm full. Because otherwise we could be in trouble. But I can go get nickel in order to make the grids. That's not the problem. I have the ability to get the materials. It's just a matter of time. I thought I'd farmed enough materials here. To be able to do this. Grids. I have the grids. Oh. That's a problem. I had a bunch of steel tubes on me. Now we're good. Okay, so that fixes this engine. That's good, that's good. That engine's okay. This one needs to be repaired. Let's go ahead and fix the other engine that needs to be repaired. And we'll be okay. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, once you have the base component, not the components, but the actual shells. So, like once I have the engines, or I have the reactors, or I have whatever, even if they're severely damaged, for the most part, I can get the rest of it. It's just a matter of getting the actual frames, and that's what we were short. There. So that takes care of all the duct work that we need for central frame. I believe. Because the main engines only have like two between them. Now, I do have these hydrogen engines sitting on top. I think they're actually sitting on. These are the main engines here. Yeah, these are the main engines. These are the upper basellards for the engine. And then behind that is the hydrogen collectors, hydrogen containers, and the rest of the heavy machinery, a large cargo container, and so on. Now, in this case, I happen to have that thing in the way. But once we get the rest of this sorted, I'm going to put a large cargo container back here. So, that'll be better off. Now, this... I would wish this was just... If this was one more over, I wouldn't have to fart with this at all. Oh, man. I gotta move all of that one over? Ugh. Well, well, I guess that's just the way things go for me. Oh yeah, those are directly on top. Okay. So, that puts that engine, this one right here. Ooh, I have engines on. You're not supposed to be on. You're off, you're off. This. You're off, okay. And you're off. Nope. Yeah. Now I have to just drag this upstairs. I think I can do it without having to have to use the lifter. No, I have to use one of the lifters to get it up here. I can do the fine detail work to get it in place without the lifter. But to get it up here, I'm gonna have to use the lifter to get it on top because I can't reach it otherwise. There. And we're gonna need 2 more. So I might as well just get all 3 of them prepped and pulled down so that I can do this all at once. And move this out of the way. And then lift it up. And then grab the next one. There. And lift it up and push it out of the way. I actually need these separately. And we'll use the smaller load lifter for this because
Energy low.
it's a little more delicate work. Oops. To move these things. Need a little more control. However, I don't need it bouncing the way it does. It does bounce quite a bit more than I'd like. But it is easy to control, so. There we go. just need to grab this other one over here. Easy. Now the thrusters, once we're done, we'll actually have thrusters. Well, more thrusters than this thing currently has, but we'll have thrusters on all sides. You know, we'll be adding more up thrusters, adding more down thrusters. We'll add more side thrusters. And then we'll be able to, I'll add more gyroscopes. So like this thing, I'm going to be scavenging like the gyroscopes and stuff out of it too. I'm going to take them like in bricks. So I'll take bricks of like, you know, 4 large bricks, so like 2 gyroscopes and 2 or 3 gyroscopes and just a brick. Now this thing, aside from that, we need some more scaffolding up here. Just to make this a little safer to work with. Okay. I think I'm gonna put this one on the charge. Right up there. Now, I wish I had another one of those large capital ship wrecks, but right now we don't happen to have one. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to use that's the right space. You go there. Slide out. And like so. And then just kind of slide that over. Nope, this one. Alright, eventually I need more scaffolds. Yeah, pretty much this is why I need the scaffolds. Because I need to be able to move around more freely. To be able to get the parts I need, or to be able to do the repair work that I need to do. But to do that, I actually need more scaffolding. And a lot of that's going to get filled in time. There. And then grab this one. That's now attached. And then this one here, we will attach to this part. And then to oopsie. Right there. There we go. Now we're doing decent. that just to attach it. And one more right here. There we go. Beautiful. Right. I need to get this on the side of that. Oh, come on. You over just a little more. Oh, please tell me it's going the right direction. Please tell me that's the right direction. Yeah, it is. There it is. Beautiful. Alright. So now I can put the bubbles around them. And once the bubbles are around them, I just have to put the rest of the scaffolding back in and we're good to go. So let's go ahead and unload our stuff. And then grab the scaffolding. Got the rest of the scaffolding here. Because we have to get the rest of this out of here.
Inventory full.
Yep. So we can put the rest of put the bubbles in and keep the visual aesthetic. That's what we want to keep. You want to keep that visual aesthetic. Now, what's going in between? I don't know. Steel. Steel. Oh, the sun's behind the things. Now to do this, we're going to need this block. There it goes. There it goes. Oops. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. And then one more set. I can't do the last ballast until we actually get the last part. But we'll get there. There we go. There. Check this last part over here. Oh, great. Fine. Oh, stop. I swear I fall off this ship so often. It's because I don't have a jetpack. That's one of the rules we have to play by. No jetpacks. But it's okay. I mean, I could make this on the heavy steel plates if I really wanted to. I mean, that would make a lot more sense. That way they wouldn't get destroyed as easily. But honestly, what's the fun of that? Now, in order to make this stable, I have to do that. Because if I detach these in the middle,
Low.
we'll lose this whole engine, and we don't want to do that. So to prevent ourselves from losing the engine, we need to add a little more control surface, and that takes care of that. Fine, I'll get inside. We'll come inside and sit down, take a break, take a look at our ship. So far, so good. Honestly, looking at it, I hate to say it, but I think either the engines need to come in like one block, which was totally crap. It's totally crap. I have to do that. Or, I would take the main body out one. Damn, I was... Fine, I'll fix it. It's gotta come in one. Alright. So to do that... I need a piston. What we're going to do is we're going to stick it on the end here. Oh, I forgot to grab the parts. I forgot the parts for the piston. Okay. It's fine. Oh, that's right. I got this one right here. Wait a minute. Don't I have a way to access that? Put that there. And then... Oh, crap. Some extra steel. Really? How about landing gear? Can we do that? I think we can do that to make this work. Yeah, that'll work. So that's locked. And then we have to make the piston there. And that'll keep that straight. And then we just have to add in the merge blocks in the right spots. And we're good to go. you know, it's not that big of a deal. Now, in order to make this work, I need a merge block. But to get a merge block to fit, we're going to need oops, 2 merge blocks and some steel plates. Oh, I need the steel plates. There we go. So, I want a steel plate. Why can't I put one there but not there? You know what? We'll just use this. I don't know. It's weird how sometimes they have attachment points, and sometimes they don't. Okay, so I need. Hold on. I need this one to be the merge block, and I need this one to be the merge block. I know it's gonna be fun, but thankfully, we are well used to this insane antics. Now that we have that out of the way, we just have to push it in. Okay. And distance 1 meter. Oh yeah, I need a battery. Oops. Forgot I need a battery for that. It'll be fine. It's tragic, but it'll be fine. We'll make this work. Now, why that doesn't line up, I have no clue. No reason it shouldn't, but you know. Honestly, it is space engineers. So, when things do weird things like not line up like they should, I'm not surprised anymore. Uh-huh. Go ahead. That in place. Ugh. Fine. Oh, I missed. It's okay. What do you mean? Well, save. Because easy way to fix this. Oh. That's its problem. Okay. Well. That's not going to change anytime soon. It's complaining because of the piston. But the piston needs battery. Alright, so easy way to fix that. Yeah. That's probably the easiest way to fix it. I'll be honest. By using a connector and then attaching the little fighter to it. That'll probably be the easiest way. Sorry. Why didn't it give me the parts I needed? Jeez. Build planner. Build planner is being a pest today. It's fine. I can make it work.
Energy low.
Yep. There we go. So now, 7, 3. Now, what we'll do is we'll back this up. Nice and easy. Why isn't it connecting? Is my connector lock damaged? Of course it is. Why? I don't know. It's just the way it works, I guess. Because it doesn't like me. That's what it is. It doesn't like me. And 9. No, 8. Not 8. 9. 9. There. So this should be on. I want an extent. Max distance. Set the max distance to like 0.8. These are set to auto, right? Yep, it's set to auto. Wait, is this part of the same? Is this grid still attached? Wait, I think it's still attached. Why isn't it working? Okay, so that's part of this grid over here. It's not part of this grid. It's not part of that grid. Why isn't it extending? Oh no, it is extending. Really? Alright. Eh. Okay. And distance should be 0. Alright. Max distance, put out another 0.2. Getting close. Come on. Just attach. There it is. And, turn the fuck off. There. So now we're attached at this closer point. So if I attach this, Alright. We're still attached. And when I check the frame, yep, we're good. Yay, okay. So let's get the ship off the docking collar. And then we'll move it out of the way. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to actually put it on the other docking collar. Alright. So today we did quite a bit. We've got, we got our engines on. We actually got them in a better position than we thought they were going to be in. Thought they were going to be in one spot, but it turned out that that's not where they needed to be. So we moved them all in one, which would be good. I have to reset my blast floor, but it's okay. So this gives us a better control, I think. It also means that when we attach this here, we'll be able to attach straight to this kind of port on the end, to make it will make our lives easier. So, but we got all our refiners in here. So I'm still debating on put that assembler in here somewhere. But we got the refiners in here. We've got the 3 engines that we salvaged on here. The 4th one blew up. It's fine. And I think we're okay. So the only thing we're short now is finding another, is just finding another 2 engines. One for the rear and one for the center. So I have 4 on the rear and then, another 4 left engines. And then we just have to rearrange everything to put the other, at least 1 more cargo container in here, maybe 2. I think I put 2 in here. Instead of having, 3, put 4. And then a couple more hydrogen tanks. Probably didn't come out of the other ship. Put 4 hydrogen tanks in here. And then we just need some more O2s. So we'll continue doing this next week. In between, I'll go salvage some more stuff so that we can add to it. But we definitely want to get some more O2 generators, and we want to get another cargo container. So I'll look around and see if I have anything that's available for us to go collect that would do that. And then we just have to pull it back. The other things that we're going to do, though, is probably, I don't know. I think I'm just going to work on this thing. So I'll find the rest of the parts this week. Let's see if I can find parts. And we'll go from there. Thank you for dropping in. It's been fun. I will keep you apprised as to what's going on, and thank you for dropping in.